down to Golden Spike, -3, which means we only have 3 days. Today's -3. Tomorrow will be -2. Thursday -1, and then Friday is -0. Actually, get the where we actually get the mainline done. So I think I have things kind of figured out a little bit better now compared to yesterday as far as answering questions, because it has where I think I got it to where I can see the messages as I'm recording everything. So let's take a look at what's been done today. We did make some progress towards having the whole main line done. I want to take a chance to take a look at that. I'm going to turn the camera around here. There we go. I guess it wants me to do it this way. And let's see if I can get the messages here. All right, so I saw some messages here. Idaho Rail Fan, Roy Etham. I just want to say hi to everybody. We have 32 people right now. And what I'm going to be looking for is any questions that you have as we're going through this. I want to see if I can go horizontal. So this is not wanting me to, I guess I started out at portrait, so we're going to have to do this at portrait, which I guess will be okay. You can see the layout, I think, pretty well. And I can see everybody's messages. Go ahead and take a look at what we took care of since yesterday. So basically, we did get the turnouts for the control point here at Aspen installed. So these are number 10 turnouts. And I don't have any turnout motors installed yet. And I just have it temporarily wired. You might notice I have everything kind of wired to the existing track. So there's still going to be a lot of wiring to do on here, but it does have power stains on it. So we have a crossover here with number 10 right hand crossovers. And then here we have number 10 turnouts for the left hand crossing. And we have the track connected up. So right now, the main line is extended all the way to right here. So this is as far as we've gotten. And then this is all we have left to do. And that's basically 8 feet of track. So to go from the tracks there to the tracks here, it's basically about 5 feet of bench work to do. Have this electrical panel to take care of. I had my mind pretty well set on doing a lift up like this, because I thought that would be easier to do than the having it open up like this. But I went on the Home Depot website and was looking for hinges, and it dawned on me, if it's going to be a lift out or a lift up bridge, that means the hinges. So let's say if I lift it up this way, the hinges are going to have to be right here on the actual layout. So it'll have to be a hinge here and a hinge here. And I'm sure I could camouflage foliage and so forth on both sides. But if I did the swing out this way, the hinge would be here on the fascia. So as far as the hinges go, I'd rather hinges here as opposed to on top of the layout. Still going to think about that. I am going to do this part tomorrow. I was going to do the wiring because there is a bunch of wiring here to do. If you notice, there's no signals in yet. There's no signals yet, and that's not why as far as the detection sections go and so forth. And I was going to do that tomorrow and then the bench work here on Thursday, but I think I'm going to do the bench work here just to make sure that I can get it done. I want to make absolutely certain that on Friday, all I have to do is lay the track. And then we can have the golden spike on Friday. So I'm going to go ahead and do the bench work here tomorrow. Make sure that that's done. I'll probably put the cork road bed on there also. Then on Thursday, I'll do some wiring. And then Friday, lay the last of the track and put up whatever fascia I need and so on. So that's kind of how that is turning out. And let's see. Then someone who was commenting yesterday mentioned about this curve. I think his name is Austin. So shout out to Austin for mentioning about this curve. He thought that this here should be curved more like the bottom. So here it's kind of like a straight, and this is curved. I made it straight mainly because it would give me more mountain, and it would give me more, room for the tunnels, portals, and so forth. I think it doesn't really bother me that this is curved and that's straight. However, he did have a good comment. If I curved it more here, it would help to see the tunnel portals. So what I'm going to do right now, I just have a small curve right here. So I'm going to curve it like from here, curve it out here. So this is actually going to come out a little bit more. And so it'll be more of a gentle curve like here. Then it'll be straight here. And then we'll do the same thing over here where we'll do a broader curve instead of a small, sharp. So it'll be just one broad curve. So that broader curve will bring this piece here out more, which will improve the visibility of the tunnel portals. So I think that's going to make a big difference. I probably won't do that until after the golden spike, but when I get to the point of finishing the fascia here, I might get to it, but because I do want to finish this fascia. So when I finish the fascia, I will change this a little bit and make it a broader curve here, bring this out a little, same thing on that end. That should improve the visibility of the tunnel portals. All right, so someone asked yesterday, also that they were asking how long it took to build the fast tracks turnouts. It doesn't, definitely longer than buying a commercial one. So just the skeleton part of it is about an hour, maybe longer if I'm not paying attention that much, or I could do it like in 45 if I just concentrated and tried to do it as fast as I could. But pretty much figure it's an hour. Then if you add doing the wood ties onto the templates, that's probably another 20 minutes. And then installing them is probably another 20 minutes, so or more. So it's probably a couple hours for every turnout. So there's turnouts here, So basically it took 8 hours. And that's about right. I built the turnout skeletons and did the tie templates yesterday, and then today I spent the day installing them and wiring them up. And I didn't spend all day on this. We went out and bought a couple trees, besides the train. So I didn't spend all day down here, maybe 4 or 5 hours all together. Okay, let's see if we can't get some trains rolling over here. I haven't run anything on here yet. I have a couple trains set up. We're going to run them on here backwards. Let me get my, and then we'll run it back away. All right, so here's my throttle. Then we're going to reverse it. So we'll back this one up first. I got the sound off. Hold on. There we go. All right, so the first train's coming through here is actually going in backwards. This is a DPU here, pulling it backwards. Derailments. My goal is always to, if we have an operating session, to not have any derailments. It is possible to do that. Right now, I'm still working on filing some of the turnouts and so forth. Once I get all the mainline done, then I'm going to turn my attention to fine-tuning everything. I have very few derailments. The biggest issue I have is couplers. And I'm in the process of replacing all those. Now here we are backing into the Aspinals. I use fast track jigs to build the skeleton turnouts. Somebody, Martin, asked about that. And somebody wants me to honk the horn here. Unfortunately, the horn's on the other end of the train since we're backing up. And the bell. All right, here we're coming on some new bench work. New trackage. I think the one thing that's helped with derailments is I spent 50 years doing N scale. So I was able to get my Geneva subdivision flawlessly. So to be honest with you, HO's a breeze, comparatively speaking. All right. So you can kind of see how it looks coming down the straightaway here. One of the cool things about this layout. There's just a lot of really cool straightaways. All right. All right, that was fun. All right, let's run the hopper train backwards too. Let's see if I can get the light on. There you go. Sound on too. There we go. These are the Rapido hoppers. I have to say, a long train of 46 auto flood hoppers is pretty cool. All right, while we're going by the other tram, I'm going to honk the horn. Once I get the main line all done, I'm going to switch to doing all the secondary track. Probably do the Evanston yard next, although I might do the West Vaco plant. But I have the West Vaco plant to do, the UTLX tank repair facility to do, and Evanston yard. And then the Pocatello sub. Once I get all that trackage in, then we definitely will be having some ops. Although I might have some ops even before we get the secondary track done. I may have some ops of just running the trail on the main line, just to give an idea of how the flow of traffic is going to work. It looks like the light's flickering, but it's just with the LED. I really love this auto flood. Nice long train. And these cars are just fantastic on the detail, especially on the inside. Lots of really good. All right, let's have them come. So this is what it'll look like coming the other direction. Somebody asked what the favorite spot on the layout's going to be. I don't know. I think it just depends on who you are. I think for some people, the favorite spot will be the dispatcher's office, or just running trains up and down the helix. Other people will like to just spend the whole time at West Vaco, taking empties and running them through the flood loader and swapping out empties and loads for buy. Some people will like doing the Evanston yard, making up and breaking down trains. For me personally, I running on the main line, and right now I don't really have a favorite spot. And we're gonna watch over here. I don't really have any plans for the Salad Bowl Express. I don't know if I'm not even sure if it runs through the Evanston sub. Be interesting to see. I'm going to make sure I have a green light here. In fact, we're going to do something here real quick. We're going to cross over. There we go. I use my little track plan here, get everything set so it's this train, this part of the layout of the Evanston sub is running. So I'm having this cross over to the right-hand side. This will be about the longest train. Although there is one staging track that can hold maybe a couple more cars. So 46 go cars here, you can see it crossing over. It definitely looks pretty cool. Up some speed here. So I started with 18 of these cars, and I ran 18 with the bathtub quo cars. But then I was like, okay, I got to have a full train. So I ordered 24 more. And while I was there, he had some 4 extra ones that had damaged boxes. So I got those at a really good deal. So there's actually 46 altogether. Sorry about the focus here. I'm not trying to find the sweet spot for where it focuses. I'm not used to doing the video on portrait. I'll have some 4-axle power. Probably here at the UTLX plant. There is an axle switcher there. I don't know, I might get a Jeep 60 or something. To be honest with you, you just so rarely see 4-axle anymore on a class 1 mainline like this. But you do see them, so I might get one. Now here's operationally, this is where I have some issues. The couplers. So we're gonna have to hold this one up if it can catch up. I don't want to pull too hard on these. I don't think they'll. I need another hand. I know what I need to do is just stop the train here. There we go. Yeah, couplers is the main issue. The Rapido couplers look pretty nice. In fact, I thought they were KDs when I first saw them, but they're not. All right, let's try it now. So I periodically will have them come uncoupled like that. When I had this running with a mid-train helper, did not have any uncoupling issues at all. So I may do more mid-train. When you have a end of train here, there will be a spot on the train somewhere where it transitions from the cars being pulled to the cars being pushed. And you get some slack action going there. And then that's what causes the uncoupling. And we're going to come down the mountain here. This is going to be pretty cool because we're going to use dynamic braking. That's one thing I really like about HO compared to N-Scale is the sound is really cool. I'm not going to have an intermodal yard like I had on the Geneva sub. There just wasn't room for it. And there isn't really a yard, an intermodal yard on the Evanston sub, although there may be, I think there is something at the Riverdale yard in Ogden. All right, let's get this focus working here. All right, we're going to turn on the dynamic brakes here. And when I do, you'll hear the prime movers go to idle and then the dynamic brakes come on. Here we go. You can hear the whining of the... Come on, focus. I'm not sure what you mean by a transfer table. I did not see a transfer table when we were there. Chased off by security. Yeah, it's really cool. You can hear the This is the steepest grade, 1.7%. This is part of the original main line. Really looks cool with all the cars coming down the grade. So by transfer table, do you mean it's like a that picks them up and transfers them from one track to the other, or is it actually a transfer table like you can buy for like a substitute for a turntable? I'll have to turntable out, or that transfer table out. I doubt I'll have one. Not really enough room. You can hear the dynamic brakes too. Gonna try and do a excursion trains, but that's pretty far down the line. I have to kind of pace myself. Now that all my N scale stuff is sold, I'm going to have to kind of pace myself on purchasing equipment. Would love to see a big boy or Challenger here. I know Walthers has the Heritage sets. They're like $85 a car, but they're not really very easy to find anymore. I think they're out of production, but I'm sure they'll have another run time, I'm guessing. So I still need to get some more locomotives, and when I get the yard done, the yard's going to hold about 100 cars. So I'm going to focus on that before I start doing excursion trains. But it would be really cool. It will be really cool eventually to have that. All right, here it comes through Echo. I should have honked the horn for the crossing there. All right, turn the dynamic brakes off. Here you can hear the prime movers coming back online. See if we have a signal here. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna get the Evanston turntable in there. Thanks for long, Chuck Geiger. That name sounds familiar, Chuck Geiger. I'm not sure why. Ah, rail wire. I think that's right. You must be an N-scaler. I have to say the N-scale forums are a lot more fun than the HO forums. No offense to any HO guys out there, but the HO guys, the forums that I participated in, HO guys like to tell you exactly everything. Bunch of a lot. I shouldn't say a bunch. A lot of them are very nice, but there's a lot of know-it-alls too. So I am definitely still an N-scaler at heart, and I am building this layout with the idea. This is the HO layout, and I was in N-scale for 50 years, but I'm still an N-scaler at heart, and I definitely built this layout with some of the really important N-scale concepts like long trains, broad curves, high scenery to track ratio. All right, we're coming in on Morgan. Let's see what we got here. And it looks like we're going into track one. See if I can do this here. Turnouts. Actually, we could have gone to the tree also, but this will work. And now we're coming into the staging yard. And we have a derailment. All right, so here's the first derailment. Not sure what happened. All right. Still off. Here we go. So what I'm going to have to do once I get the main line done, I am going to have to go around and file all the turnouts, go through all the cars. It could be, it very well could be that the lead locomotive stalled and the back one pushed it. And well, we're going to close it up here as we're going into the staging yard. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Tomorrow, another live video. We'll take a look at the bench work, the final piece of bench work. I'm going to stop everything. So tomorrow we'll take a look at the final piece of bench work right here, and then maybe have some signals in also. We'll see. Thanks so much for watching. Just a few days till the golden spike. Take care.